Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Goblets and Gays. I am Aubrey, your GM, and this is season 4, episode 7, I believe. And I will toss it over to my players to introduce themselves, who they are, who they're playing, and then we'll get into some announcements and recaps.
Hello, I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Estrella Bashar Chloris, your quadruple princess bard dragon summoner, child of the Night Queen, grandchild of the Mad King, and all-round magical baddie who also uses she, her pronouns.
Hello, I am Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I am playing Joanna of Mexico, bringer of justice, maker of soups, and they use she, her pronouns.
Hello, my name is Ferris. I use she, her pronouns, and I play Dunisa Solfig, a 7-foot semi-possessed barbarian and champion of the night who is very much in love and also uses she, her pronouns.
Hello, I'm Sparlock. I use he, him pronouns. Today I am playing Groon, the walking goblin catastrophe, oracle of flames, healer of wounds, and burner of buildings, though she swears it wasn't her. And Groon uses she, her pronouns.
Hello. My name is Alyssa, and my pronouns are they, them. I am playing Timson Trevino, the god-devouring changeling wizard who is focused on rescuing their late fiancé from purgatory, but also growingly concerned with her influence on this group of younger adventurers. Timson uses she, they pronouns.
Hello, I am Tick. I use he, she, they pronouns, and today I am playing Mero, a monk maiden raised in the underworld, now overcoming parental issues, meeting the Fae, and learning about nature, and being a thought.
Yeah. So big announcements probably by the time you're listening to this. Wayward Arcadium is done with its second season. So go check out the entire season 2 in its entirety. It's been a ride. And you can also God, I cannot remember anything else I'm in at the moment. I know there are things.
Escaping Carcosa.
Escaping Carcosa. That is another one. That is going every 2 weeks on the Ballad of Seven Dice Twitch, YouTube. You can go watch live, go see the fun little visual novel style they've put together. Bring Your Own Mech is back. It's chaos as usual.
The game you run, the other game you run, the other game you run.
By
Girls
the time
Run
that
These
comes out, that's actually going to be done by the time this is done.
Oh,
Girls Royalties Run?
I have 2 episodes left of that.
Oh, I see. I thought it went longer to December.
Yeah, it was just 6 episodes. But yes, that is done. You can go check out Dead Man's Switch on Girls from These Worlds, their Twitch or YouTube if it's uploaded there by then. First, some Starfinder goodness. And just check out Queen's Court Gaming. I've got some cool stuff. I'm in the middle of remastering all of their Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. So that's fun. And yeah, everybody else, say your things.
The city that never dies. Come on.
Season 2.
Season 2.
I'm sorry, I'm so used to
Over on
Aki's
Clever
thing.
Corvids.
Clever Corvids.
Come watch Aki play a mommy murder MILF as they go in the city that never dies. Or does it?
Dun, dun,
I think
dun.
I got her bit right.
I think
that
so,
sounds
yeah.
about right.
I think so.
Yeah.
If you want to see more of Aki's phenomenal storytelling and character growth, feel free to check out The City That Never Dies over on Clever Corvids, because she's not here to make this advertisement.
And also for City That Never Dies, it is season 2 already. By the time this is out, you may hear more familiar voices. If it's not redacted.
Redacted.
Wow, I wonder what familiar voice we might hear.
I don't know. Maybe Tick.
Mysterious.
That'll be news to me. It's just like, so congrats, you're starring.
Just
Welcome, I
takes
guess.
pre-recorded bits of tics. Stolen from Bach.
I'm just like spits out my drink. I'm guessing on this now? Okay, okay.
What an easy way to add to your casting credits. I have new games.
Go check out the games.
It's useless knowledge now, but they're on sale this weekend, but they won't be when this episode comes out.
They do the Creator Day like once a month, don't they?
Well, I'm running a bundle sale, so.
That too.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do it again sometime. I don't know.
Maybe closer
just
to
go
this
follow
one.
their cool games.
Yeah, maybe closer to, I don't know, this one actually will be coming out in January of next year.
Yeah, maybe I'll run a January special.
So you should follow Ferris on Itch.
Yeah.
And you'll be notified.
Yeah.
Follow Unwavering Force at Unwavering Force. Star Wars stuff. We're recording fun, different things. And by we, it's mostly me doing secret stuff.
Secrets.
Follow it.
Cool. I guess now is the time where I asked Tick what happened last week.
Hold on, you got me when I got some boba in my mouth. Well, we can summarize it as a worm of the frosty variety, as two giant worms came out of the ground after sensing our tremors and little footsteps as we walked into the city. Some dwarf was like, hey, stop making noise, like beckoning to us. And we were like, oh, what's that? And then we got attacked. The fight went generally as you'd expect it, where I missed everything as usual. But it's fine. Everyone else kind of sort of cleaned up the mess. Estrella had a wonderful buff that still couldn't save me. Had a wonderful Dirge of Doom and something else combo. Aki, help me.
I think it was Inspire Courage.
Yep.
Courage of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
The Dirge of Courage. That actually sounds pretty cool. But yeah. I'm pretty sure Tamsin got a good Guidance Disintegrate in there as well. Or True Strike Disintegrate. I knocked my boba over. My finger caught my straw and the entire thing almost went tumbling down. Another timeline, it totally did that. Speaking of which, another timeline, we lost, but in this timeline, we won triumphantly with 0 deaths. And now we're surrounded by 2 iceworm corpses and a dwarf sitting in the back corner waiting to advance the plot for us.
Yeah, the dwarf pretty much ended being like, come on, follow me. And based on the description of this dwarf, you're guessing this is Sienna, the dwarf you're looking for.
To be fair, the last time I went into a dark alley with someone, it didn't turn out well, so hopefully try 2 isn't going to turn out bad.
There's been character growth.
You also went by yourself, so for all intents and purposes, you deserved that one.
You've now learned going to dark alleys with a group.
Exactly.
Ironically, whenever another player has gone into a dark alley, like by themselves, like in games that I've been in, nothing good has ever happened. Marrow's is actually the most positive thing to happen. This has only happened to me 3 times in my entire like TTRPG career, and the other 2 times ended up with like murder. So you're good.
Oh my gosh.
Marrow's torture and kidnapping was like it was like a birthday party compared to what happened to everybody else.
Are you still injured?
Oh, I'm so injured. In fact, I'm so injured. I want to do the spell, so I'm gonna cast Moth Supper at level 3, and basically, so for context, what happens is I'm gonna summon moths, and they're gonna heal me 2d4 hit points every 10 minutes. And if you were to treat wounds on me, you get I get an additional hit points or whatever. But I also gain imprecise sense of like 30 feet specifically for blood and rotten flesh. And all the moths do is they go to wherever blood is or whatever. That includes clothes and stuff. They sip it up and they come back to me and they're like, heal. So
they're gonna start with you because you have.
It's hilarious. So yeah, what you see is Estrella's gonna take a deep breath and then breathe out through her mouth, and because it's cold, so you get to see kind of like the breath kind of swirl into like 3, I believe, moths. They're like pink blue, really nice crystal looking moths, and they're gonna just do their thing, and there's gonna be moths in her hair for a while.
You are covered in worm blood. You all are covered in worm blood.
Heck yeah.
Ooh,
I was gonna lay on
pretty
hands, but I don't
moths.
need to now. You got this.
Finally, an army for Barry.
Bruh, 2d4
Yeah.
every 10
Not
minutes is
this.
not that great.
Yeah, like how much?
I mean, you don't
Time
have
do we
time
have?
to do medicine here right now.
Yeah, I'm assuming, like, I did it mostly because I'm assuming we're, like, gonna be moving for a bit, so it's just every 10 minutes I am gonna heal a little bit.
I mean, I can still do the thing if you need it.
Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how much time passes and how much I heal, because I just wanted to do it for the aesthetic. Okay, this is a fun spell.
No, it's cool. It sounds cool as heck.
Who all is
And I mean,
injured?
like, there are other reasons. Like, I'm good. I mean, I can heal you regardless.
You can help me off the roof.
Gladly.
Oh,
Like-
good old fiddler on the roof.
Everybody, give me a quick perception check.
Tim Hortons, Tim Hortons, Tim Hortons.
I'm gonna use the die I recovered from under my fridge.
Hey,
It rolled pretty good. Well, it rolled exactly average, actually. It rolled a 10, which gives me a 31.
I got a 28 with an 8 on the dice, so like could have been worse.
33.
30.
I rolled super bad this time around to 27.
You said 33.
hey, those who have 30 and above can feel tremors approaching.
We should either move by not touching the ground, or we should stop moving entirely.
Or I don't know, get out of here.
Yeah, that too.
Aren't we following the person? Or are they getting
No
out of
one,
here too?
no one ever said that, so I was unsure if you were.
I thought somebody said they were.
Oh, the
I
person.
assumed they spoke for all of us.
Hey, Doomy, can I get a
Let's
ride?
follow the person. Oh my god.
I will scoop up the groon.
All right, and as we go, I am going to 3-action heal for like 27 seconds or whatever. I'm just gonna cast all my 3rd level heals.
Does Tamsin need to stay away within 30 feet?
Yes, everybody. Like before I start healing, I'm like, everybody get within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, Tamsin stays
Stays
outside
30
that.
feet back.
She's fine.
Oh,
Okay,
Didn't know if you
everybody
had that.
that's within range or stayed away because they're not hurt can heal. How do I math? 45 plus 19, 64.
sounds about right.
Yay, Joanna was limping, but limping less now.
You said 34?
64.
Oh, that's a much better number. Yes, please. The wounds are no longer bleeding.
So you all follow Sienna through. She leads you through like alleyways, sort of making quick turns left or right for several blocks before coming to the only house you've actually seen with like smoke coming from its chimney. And she moves up and opens the door and just holds it wide and just being like, "Come on, get in."
I'm gonna come in. Beep beep.
So you all pile into this house, and there's a fire going, and it is very warm. Probably first time in a few hours where you know it's like, oh, warmth. And it looks to be a pretty just normal home. She closes the door behind you and goes and checks each one of the windows. You do notice that there's some like glyphs and stuff painted on them, and makes sure everything's sealed before turning back to all of you and just being like, you certainly chose a hell of a time to come visit.
Yeah, sorry about that. What? Can I vibe check, actually? What? like I know that she is visited by Rin to make stuff for us, but I also don't think I should be announcing things that I don't know.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
31.
31? I mean, she's not particularly trying to hide it at this moment. She is wearing symbol of Rin around her neck.
Okay, dope. I'll just go, well, actually, it would be weird. Nah, you know what? Fuck it. We fought worms in front of this bitch. I guess I'll just go, yeah, sorry about that. My grandpa said that you have stopped answering messages? Mail? I'm not sure what you get.
Oh, gee, messages, yeah, something about the city. First it was everybody started hearing weird music, and then people stopped being able to send messages out to the city, and then people just kind of started disappearing. Been going on for a couple of weeks now. I don't...
And those snow worms, is that typical?
No, definitely. Usually things like that are kept out by the guards, and whatever magical wards that our Pie Mage keeps up on the city. But I'm guessing they're all gone right now. I honestly have been a little too worried to really check that too much. Okay. So Estrella, Joanna, and Groon, you all notice that clearly two people should be living here. There's it definitely looks like there's not more than one person who lives in this house.
Are we expecting more company? Points at the two hot mugs on the table.
Oh, there wouldn't be two hot mugs on the table. There'd be one, but there's a portrait of who is obviously Sienna, and a human woman. And you just sort of notice that there are, there is clearly dwarven-sized architecture and human-sized architecture.
It's gonna be us.
There's a clearly a comfy chair that's meant for a dwarf, and clearly a comfy chair that's meant for a human. And just being like, I certainly hope she shows back up. She's been missing for a couple of days. I honestly don't know what happened.
And she is...
My wife.
I didn't want to presume.
It's always with the lesbians, okay? I don't know what is up with my grandpa, but he just seems to because this is not the first one. There's just a lot of lesbians around. Is that what this is? We just joined?
Sure, Vren isn't the god of lesbians?
That's what I'm going to ask tomorrow, okay?
I mean, there's probably just more lesbians in the world than non-lesbians.
Yeah, but how come they all worship my granddad? That seems a little sus.
I mean, looking at all the other options of, the false gods.
It's a lot of words we're just saying in front of this person.
That's fine. Honestly.
Hope she's got the lowdown.
But can I get you anything to help you warm up? We're gonna probably be here for a bit.
This is gonna sound very rude, but all your blankets. I am not built for this weather.
Give me. I can go grab them from upstairs. There's a kettle if you want to make tea or coffee or whatever. I can make it in a sec if you need me to, but she's just gonna head upstairs.
First priority.
Yeah, she's gonna run up the stairs to the second level where probably the bedroom is.
Don't you usually prestidigitation between people before using other people's blanket? Seems like you're really learning.
No, I'm going. I would assume, one, I've been here for a while. Two, I would assume the moths have sucked up majority of the blood on me. And three, I'm always prestidigitating myself. Y'all are filthy.
So you're not offering us blank? Do you think that their wife followed the music?
I think that's a safe assumption.
See how scary bards can be? I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is a good chance. It's out of character. I was like, yes, the two gods with the same letter R is the front. I was about to say this is Rin's fault. This is Rin's fault. Wrong R god.
Don't you dare drop that one into this. They probably do that all the time.
This is Remulus's fault. Especially knowing that the worms are local because, something, the worms that we've been fighting so far are sort of correlated to the gods we've been fighting, but I don't think Remulus is very icy, but if it naturally lives here and they can only get in now, you see my logic. Yay. Smile. I have a strain of logic. I'm happy.
No, I mean, makes sense,
So there's a good chance that, also from what we know, Remulus is kind of a little bitch.
Bitch boy.
I don't know if he let us go that one time because he was just trying to be nice to piss someone off, if he was scared. So it makes sense that he's luring people away in a way that he wouldn't have to fight anyone. He's a little bitch.
Sienna comes back down the stairs with massive handfuls of blankets.
I will
These are
take some. I'll take
nice
like 2 at the very
wool
least.
And down blankets. Very thick, very warm.
I burrito myself immediately. Well, and
Add a
Rosalight.
cup of tea to your hands once you are burritoed.
Good. Toasty.
The worm.
We fought worms outside only to become them on the inside.
Oh, worm?
Worm. Oh, speaking of worms, how long has it been? Because I helped us do the, what do you call it? The check to resist the spell magic thingy for the call, the song. Do I gotta do it again? Because I don't mind doing it again. I just gotta, after that, refocus.
You notice that ever since you've entered this house and the runes and everything, you don't hear the music.
Oh, okay, dope. I will take some time to try. I'll take like 20 minutes to refocus then.
How are you not affected by it, Sienna?
She points at all the runes on windows and just being like, when we started hearing it, my wife, she put all these runes on here. Unfortunately, I think it got her when she had to run out to our shop. She ran out to get some stuff from our shop and then didn't come back.
When was this?
About 2 days ago. And, I saw your flying ship, drop you here, and I was kind of hoping to get you before, you drew attention. But you did a really good job taking care of those worms. I'm good at building weapons. I'm not good at fighting.
You build them well, we use them well.
I mean, I see your sword. I built that.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was your idea. You did an excellent job.
Thank you.
Hope you don't mind, I named it.
No, go for it.
It just seemed like it needed a name. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. I worked hard on it, and I'm glad it's worked for you.
It has worked so well. I love it so much.
I know she.
Lisa.
I know she made it, but as the person who designed it, I feel my ego being stroked right now.
You should.
Lisa
You
holding the
should.
sword like she holds Rosalite.
My second child.
Rosalite goes, "Brr."
It's okay. Baby is currently in the worm burrito hold.
Mhm.
She's all like crystal too. She must be fucking freezing.
Does she have blood? It's not like, I don't know, like liquidized crystal or something? Like it's blood? Like is she a worm-blooded creature? She's not cold-blooded or
I mean, she's a
or
dragon.
non-blooded? I don't even know. I feel like there should be a third option, you know?
Medium blood.
Medium-blooded.
I'm pretty fucking sure she has gotten a cut or two in battle, and it's been mentioned. But like, when she gets hurt, I get hurt, she gets hurt.
Yeah, like I always kind of assumed she like bled stardust or something.
Yeah, I just imagine glitter coming out.
Yeah,
You know?
just like liquid glitter. I would
the baby.
like stardust and glitter makes a lot of sense. I like the Mayan one where gods bleed gold. That shit's really dope.
Yeah.
Also, I watched Maya and the 3 for the third fucking time. So.
Aki, hear me out on that train of thought then. Rose gold would look very good with her color scheme.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
It would.
Not that I want to see her bleed, obviously. But like,
I mean,
if she had a nosebleed, it would look cute.
But enough about character design. My bad.
Enough about making Rosalite bleed. Back to the plot.
Well, it seems that wherever your wife is heading, that's probably where we need to go anyways. So
Yeah.
The runes that you have on here, is there any way you could put them on, like, I don't know, earmuffs? Is that a thing? I don't understand magic that much.
I could try. Runes weren't like I was good at crafting things. Runes weren't really like my thing. That was Hannah, my wife.
Is it?
You're good with runes and stuff.
Above table, I don't know if I'm able to. I can do magical crafting.
Crafting is the skill that you would use to transfer runes, but I don't know about creating them.
Yeah.
I'd say with a high enough crafting roll, you could see how this rune is like made. Studying it for a couple hours, and then depending on how much time you wanted to put into it, you could maybe make something.
I can loan you my IVs, and we can look at it together. If you want a sounding board.
If we have time, that seems like a good idea.
I think if our theory is correct, we should make the time and go into this prepared instead of, oh no. Last thing we want is to have our focus forcibly pulled away mid-combat.
Certainly. But speaking of prepared, do you happen to have any anti-scrying things already, amulets, necklaces already ready?
I can't say I do. It's not exactly a common request.
Is it for this area, like in particular, you're worried about? Because I could do something.
Oh, no, just part of the reason we came was to get anti-scrying shit for Joanna and Tamsin.
I mean, I could make them, but it would be like a day or so.
I don't know if we should wait quite that long, but I'm sure we could come back and pick them up if things go well a second time.
I mean, can't we come back for them? Doesn't our anti-scrying stuff have like an aura to it? Or at least one of them does, right?
Estrella does.
Estrella does.
Oh wait, it prevents scrying on wearer within 20 ? Feet of them is what I wrote in my inventory.
Yeah, like it has a bit of an aura. It has like an aura, so as long as like the people who don't have scrying necklaces stick together to someone who does, we should be at least covered for now. It was like a sort of makeshift plan until we get them their own.
Stay in the center of the group.
I mean, I'll stick directly with Tamsin. I will not.
All right, I got Joanna. Let's go.
Let's go.
Stay with your buddy at all times.
This seems like a terrible combat plan, but
Actually, I mean, it's not the worst. The hardest part is because Meryl can move back and forth so much, I think it makes sense that they stick with Tamsin. And Joanna and I are usually together anyway.
True.
I've heard worse battle plans.
I mean, we don't really have to in battle. We just have to, like... Because I assume once we get there, I don't think anyone's going to be, like, specifically watching to... I feel like
Tamsin stays with Estrella in battle, then it won't matter. Casters stick together. Or group, either one.
As soon as you say that, I proceed to manifest behind Tamsin, only to slowly, like, hold their hand and be like, yeah, let's stay together.
manifest how? Like, out of the shadow?
Yes, I can do that. Like,
teleports behind you.
Also, I've been a burrito this whole time. You don't know. I could have been slinking along quietly.
Like
the
a worm.
has learned
The
to
worm.
burrow.
That's right. Perhaps I rolled on the floor.
Just
you know?
inchworming across the living room in the background.
Exactly. You weren't paying attention. You were too busy talking about scrying stuff, and I would add in here and there, but it doesn't necessarily mean you were looking at me. And then I just simply manifest behind Tamsin to reach my hand out slowly and poke your hand, because I don't necessarily have your consent to hold it, but I can, in fact, poke your weird spindly fingers and just go, yeah, let's stick together.
Well, this is cursed. We should make a battle plan before we end up going down the rabbit hole anymore.
Yeah. If you, Sienna will sort of just be there. She will busy herself with making food for all of you while you all decide this.
Joanna is going to treat wounds on herself because she still needs some healing. And she took battle medicine recently.
Has it been 10 minutes? Because I want my moths to do their thing.
It's been like probably at least 20 minutes, maybe closer to 30.
Ooh, dope. I had very little left to heal, so I might as well use them. Wow, some very low fucking rolls. It's okay, the moths last for like an hour, so they'll just do their thing. I will heal back up to full, but they're sure taking their time.
I think I will do Kentarian Rejuvenation because I am a long way from full. I'm like 100 points low. So I'm gonna just...
Jesus!
I was down to 62.
And
I also have
54.
a lot of... I have a long way to heal normally because I have so bloody many hit points.
You know, y'all should say something. You're covered in blood. I assumed it was the other guys.
It was.
So you already did your healing thing. I'm like, oh, that's all I got.
There was snow. It kind of like anti-colorized. It wasn't. Whatever. He got it.
It was so cold. I didn't really feel anything anyway.
You were running.
Start medicining
running.
the people who didn't say anything.
Do it mostly for Jamisa. I was able to do a DC 30 and I passed it.
Nice.
Well, I can do multiple people at a time. So
You might as well just do me, because I have very, very little left to heal, but like... Also, for clarification, this house is scryable, correct? Just like the house as a whole. The glyphs do not prevent scrying.
No, these glyphs are specifically to keep out whatever, like, this musical charm magic.
Yeah, but the house is technically scryable, so like... If the worms knew scrying magic, they could totally just find... Okay, cool. I'm going to spend 10 minutes to cast Private Sanctum. And this will last until my next daily preparations. But it does take 10 minutes to cast, and it's about 100-foot burst. So we should cover the whole house. Yeah. And I will say, from Estrella's like hands, the palms facing downward specifically, a lot of pink. It says black fog, but no, it's pink fog is gonna appear, and the whole floor is just gonna look like somebody turned on a mist machine, and left it
fog
on.
machine.
Go.
Yeah.
Let's start the rave.
But we're saved from scrying effects and like mind reading effects and stuff like that. At least until the next day.
Can I say something incredibly cursed? Magic fart.
Wow, Mara, I can't believe you had to pass gas. It's so sharp smelling since it's cold.
Get out. That was a tick statement. Don't bully my child like this.
You say it, I will fucking say it too.
I can't. Ah! I can't have shit in this country. I can't have shit in Detroit. Wait, I can't have shit in Cyrene. The meme is Detroit.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Okay, we're scrying proof. We are worm proof. We are not plan proof.
Yes.
Plan
Still need to
tag.
come up with a plan.
Okay, so our obvious first problem is that we don't know where we are walking into. We don't know where he is set up, what it looks like. We don't know anything about the terrain, benefits or non-benefits, or any traps or otherwise he might have set up in advance. So, reconnaissance would be great. I don't know how feasible it is given the whole musical enchanting. So, that being said, we do a lot of running into battle without doing reconnaissance first. So, like, why start now?
Well, that's because we already have the area low-key mapped out. Or there's always some motherfucker, usually blonde, that knows how to get in through a bolt and a back entrance.
Right. Things
I'm
that
not
we
wrong. I'm not wrong. Okay, like
don't
for
have this time.
beginning of season 3, it was you. Like
It is. It's weird
Sienna's
that
a
this
little
has
blonde.
happened twice.
No, Sienna's a redhead.
Oh.
Oh.
Fuck!
Oh, there's your last one.
I know.
I thought the picture was blonde, to be honest.
Yeah, I was like, it's kind of blondish. You
A
could
little
have passed it
strawberry
off to
blonde, but I
me.
thought it was blonde.
No, if it's if Aubrey decreases a redhead, that's a redhead. That's it. Done. You've done it. It's okay.
I have.
You waited 4 seasons technically to do it, and you know what? I respect that. Thank you for your control.
I was waiting for you to like drop one of the one gods we haven't met yet, and like drop that on us and been like, oh, a redhead. That's what I was waiting.
You've read
I thought
your
Remulus
masthead.
Remulus is a
someone we
redhead.
haven't met.
But like that one, I allow because he was a redhead from the first game, so I have no qualms with Remulus still being a redhead. It's another ginger to kill, so it's fine.
Oh my god. Calm down, tits.
They don't get to live, so it doesn't count.
I have so much off-screen beef with these redheads. You don't even know.
Calm down, tits.
Anyway,
my only,
we were planning.
planning. I mean, like Joanna's like saying, like, I mean, if we could get the runes, if not, then Estrella, you outbard them. I don't think that will be a problem. You're probably
It's not
better
the problem.
than
It's not the
what is it? Little shit.
Remulus.
Yeah, that one.
Also, that is not the problem. I can probably keep doing it. The issue is how many times I can do it. I need 10 minutes to refocus to get it back. But I can do it 3 times. It's just if we get into battle, I will be a little more focused on. I'm going out of character. I have to sustain with 1 action, sometimes 2, depending on it. So like I'll lose what I can use my focus points for other things.
I have a very wild idea. I haven't finished thinking it through, so I could change my mind by the time I get to the end of the sentence. But what if we, majority party, hid somewhere of our own choosing in ambush, and Estrella challenged him to a bard-off? And then when she epically defeats him, obviously, because she's just so much better, then the rest of us charge in and we finish the job. Because what we know about him is he likes to show off. and he's a little arrogant, and he's got that rock star personality, but like in the dickish kind of way. I think it's possible that he could answer it.
Is there like some magically binding, like, contract thing for bots? Like, hey, I challenge you, and if you say no, then you like explode or something.
No,
Compelled duel, but for bards.
no,
I
but
think that's called pride.
Yeah.
there's challenges are challenges, so it really is just up to him to accept.
Because the
Actually,
odds are
wait,
he knows we're
sorry.
here. And then we're not walking into a place that we know nothing about.
And we also don't know where it is. Baiting him out onto our terrain might be the best idea we have if we could appeal to his own hubris and mortal flaws of these gods.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Estrella, I'm going to be honest, you are very good with using words to piss off people in positions of power. I think you could goad him out of
So
it.
true.
I
She's so talented.
I don't think we should send her alone. Like,
No,
as
we hide in
confident-
ambush. Like
No,
around,
like
around her.
still bring them out, because if Remy is a
we
little shit, they're gonna
Use a
like
sending
cheat or
stone on him.
something.
We almost all met him.
You want to just call them?
Yeah.
You told me a story about you doing that, and it turned out very, very bad.
Yeah, I didn't have enough information then. I have all the information now.
You?
I'm making a
Joanna
recall
looks at
knowledge
everyone.
check.
That one, he acted deeply illogically based off of what we knew. We didn't realize this Sparrow was a godchild that changed things. I did not. This time, we know what he is. He knows what we are. He knows we're here. We came in on a freaking airship.
Okay, my recall knowledge check. I used my hero point, but that should be a 36.
36. So my question is, what would you like to know?
I want to recall information, could be in the form of like legends and tales, as how most of religions work. Of maybe just him, actually, if there is any, because I want to see like, okay, like a lot of gods and stuff like that have tales of when they're goaded on and then what they do. Like every single fucking Greek god ever has that. I want to see if there's anything like that matches. Like if I call him chicken, is he just Marty McFly? Will he like accept my challenge? You know, like one of those things. If I say Martha, will he like stop in the middle of like a Superman Batman brawl? You know, just I'm looking for something like that, a trigger word or trigger scenario that seems to be in common for things that he's done. Or things that he takes interest in. I'm also okay with that. Like if I pull out my super amazing Dragon Song battle loop and be like, trade, would he be interested in a trade? If I turn into a cat and be like, I have wares, would he be like, well, I'm interested in your wares?
Okay, I hate to say this, but we do know he's a thought, and you are very attractive.
Yeah, there is that, but at the same time, I don't know how Quagmire he is, because I'm technically his friend's grandkid.
What does that state in Rhode Island have to do with anything? Wait, what?
I'm talking about Family Guy, like giggity giggity.
No, that was in character.
Oh. What is a Rhode Island?
I don't know.
An island that's a road?
An island full of roads?
Well, for what you know about Remulus is, Remulus can be rather boastful. But a lot of the older stories do not always paint him in the best light. I'm saying he can be a little bit of a coward. And definitely will not step up to a fight that he does not think he will win.
What? Oh wait, never mind, I don't know this yet.
What if someone else challenges him to a part off?
I mean, do we think he's not? We know Estrella would win a Bard off. We know this. But does he know this? And if he doesn't know the rest of us are there, then
We can also just throw hands. There is a very good chance that I will not win something that involves throwing hands, but like he doesn't know that.
Also, you have been told that message spells do not work in the city right now.
well, we can always there's other ways of getting people's attention very quickly. All you need is a big sheet metal.
You have other instruments, right?
I do.
Yeah, I thought Dumisa made a bunch too. Like, what if I just walk in with a ukulele?
You totally could. I could give him a persona mask too, and you can have that extra boost. But if we need, I need to fucking say this because I'll keep forgetting if I don't. I do think reconnaissance is a good idea. I can. I know Mero is sneaky. I'm pretty sneaky too. I have a spell for that to help. And I do think if we're gonna challenge anybody, we need to know the city better. Because it's so easy to challenge someone in what we think is a quad, and then like a bunch of I don't know, hell knights appear with a demon or something, or maybe time cops. You know, some weird shit that I've been reading, and I'm just really scared of quads now.
But as you say, like, we don't know the city. Sienna just sets down in front of you maps of the city.
I'll never be able to use this fucking spell.
He was blonde enough to give us information.
But it's like, it's yet again, so you know the layout of the city. It just has the basic city layout. It does not have the tunnels beneath the city, but it has just sort of basic city layout.
I have a question, sort of. Oh, it's like an in-character group question. If we need to make Romulus think that he can win, then Astrea, you're very good at lying, right? It sounds very bad, but
no, immensely. Why do you still think I'm your friend?
What's that supposed
That is a
to
lie.
mean?
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Okay.
See, I got you. I'm so sorry.
Mara started tearing up already. Like, what do you mean?
I just wanted to prove a point. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Continue.
Okay.
Okay, come with my first hug. Come to the blanket.
Emotional support. You were so good at lying. And I was like, oh, I see. Okay.
Believability.
It's 80% confidence. I'm so sorry.
This is technically an underhanded thing to do, but at this point, I think everything the false spots have done is so underhanded that I don't think they get rights to an honest fight. Do you think you could try to lie in such a way that says, oh, we're scared, we've killed one god, now we're too far into it, can we join your side, can we, I don't know, surrender or something? Like, just convince him that he's won over us, and then he might show himself. Because we don't need to challenge him, and if he already thinks you won, then what's there to be afraid of?
We surrender?
We fake surrender and then we attack them.
Oh, like that time, wow, this was a long, long time ago, with the camp and the Lagosians. And,
yeah, we fake surrender and then we ambush.
Yeah. And then we ambushed them. It was great. It was
That was ages ago.
That was so long ago. That was the first time we had like a good talk.
Yeah, but I think if he is very bold but cowardly, if you, Astrea, with your word skills, manage to both flatter him and convince him he won, I think that would be our best bet for getting him out in the open if we want to go that route. We throw all honor of ours aside, but I don't really care. Like, I have no respect for the gods. I want to screw them.
I don't give a shit. I literally have trickery in my fucking veins. You think I give a shit?
Listen,
remember Regicide? Like, you think I give a shit?
True,
I'm just soup on his lap, like.
Listen, the idea of talking up Romulus of all people, it hurts me as a secondhand thought, but if you're comfortable with it, I think that might be our best bet.
Meryl, never call yourself a second-hand thought. You are of the first class, highest tier. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Matt.
I think it is a good idea if we do a little bit of reconnaissance and then decide on a plan after that, because if he's just tits out in the open, we can try and ambush him, but if we need to lure him out, flattery of the highest caliber with a false surrender might be our best witty chance at it.
I mean, regardless of if we lure him out, though, those worms burrow? Like, couldn't he just call a bunch of them?
I don't think he's controlling them, actually.
I think they're just because he took away the protective measures keeping them out. But that is also a good point. They could come in and cause havoc for both us and him.
Yeah, to be fair, he could also very much be controlling him. Controlling magic is, you can learn that at very early on. I just don't do it because I have morals.
He could also take over.
WORMS, not WYRMS, but like...
Yes, these are wormy worms.
Are they like sentient? Could someone try and talk to them and get them on side?
No.
Aww.
Well, they're creatures, but you know they're not like smart creatures. They have an intelligence of -3.
Oh, they're cooties.
I mean, theoretically, we could just throw him at them.
Right, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Tamsin, yeah, we shake hands. Fist bump. I don't know.
I'm
trying to fucking bond with you, and it's very difficult.
There's another very risky play that we could do if we're going to go big or go home, and we have to put Sierra in a box in the corner for it. But we do have a battlefield that's immune to the worms, and I'm just going to gesture to the house.
You want to destroy the house?
That's a terrible idea.
I can move this, by the way. No, I can move
never mind.
this spell. I put it here so that way it's safer for all of us. But I can fucking move this. Just I can cast it 3 times and just make it bigger too. Like it, we can do this elsewhere. We don't need to do this here.
Yeah, if we could set up the worm repelling spell somewhere else, that'll work too. I wasn't sure if we could, because we can put Be Gone Worm on the floor and then we don't have to worry about them. And why would he destroy them if it's an effort to try and control it, you know? He might, I'm not sure. But that's something that we could try to figure out if he likes worm.
Oh, well, no, that's the other issue. Unless it casts 10 minutes. It takes 10 minutes for me to cast. So that's already an issue. I can't do it during combat unless, I don't know, we are in combat for 10 minutes. That's a little nuts. Can you imagine 10 minutes?
That would be so long.
So long.
I'd be real tired by the end.
And, 2, it's anti-scrying and, like, mind reading and stuff. Theoretically, the worms could come up and attack us and stuff like that, too, right now.
No, I meant these ones, and I point to the anti-worm rooms that Sierra set up on the house.
They're anti-music.
No, they're not anti-worm. They're anti-music.
We could still be attacked by worms at any moment.
Oh shit! Why did I think they
we're
were
not safe from worms here.
They're the worms are attracted to loud noises.
Which does raise a question, because there is constant music happening. Why are they not attacking him already?
Because the music counts as magic.
So, is music... Wait, hang on. So the music is magic and the magic is not a loud noise? Even though it's auditory?
Yes.
So if Estrella were to sing a really loud spell, it would not count? They would not summon them?
No.
But us stomping around is too loud?
We also just fought 2 worms.
No, before that. We summoned the worms just by walking around.
Tremor senses way is different.
Also landing a ship.
We didn't land it. I thought we got down...
We walked it. And then they flew off.
And then we walked for a while.
Yes.
I mean, listen, I was assuming they could best feel our footsteps anyway, but now I know they're trying to make noise. I'm wondering what the threshold is, because it seems very low. Like, it feels like they should be here now. We've been walking around the house, you know what I mean?
This house is just built different.
It's a beautiful home, for sure. I guess it's just...
magic bullshit, right?
Is there a way we could harness them to go after him, or is there a benefit to going after him in wherever he is because the worms are not attracted there for some reason? Like, is he keeping the worms out of his personal lair, for lack of a better term, or is there... or like trying to find all the benefits here.
I think if you find some way to outfit these runes of music repellent onto me, I'm theoretically good at sneaking and avoiding the worms. Looking at my feat list out of character, the feat that I took specifically for this, which is kind of funny that it comes into play right now. If you can get the music runes on me, I think I might be the best in order to try and scout and find where exactly this
I can literally
is.
become invisible in the middle of the night and make this very, very difficult to find. I can help, and you don't need the runes right now because that requires us waiting another day for them to be made.
It's gonna take like at least a day to like make something with these runes on it.
She can do the runes? I thought she needed her wife for that.
Well,
No, the
if you
scrying
and
spell was a day
Tamsin
later. Oh, that's right. Tamsin and I.
If you
that's
and
right.
Tamsin were to work on something, it would still probably take about a day.
Why the fuck did I think you guys would talk about the scrying runes? Just ignore them. I'm like mixing up all these runes. There's so many runes.
We
three
were,
different
but there's
things.
many runes.
Both will take a full day, regardless
Runes
if they are
abound.
worked on right now. So,
Okay.
yeah. Do we want to waste a day? I say no.
Oh, why don't we just fucking go down there and like call them out? We want to find the wife anyway, so.
There is another downside to attacking him directly in his lair, which is we might have to deal with innocents being used as shields.
It is once again super easy to control innocent people.
Are you saying that as a yes, that's a problem, or no?
I'm saying that
handled?
I'm saying that as yes, that is a problem.
Yes.
We're gonna go back to ancient times
And
again.
we know they're there.
Yes, and we're going to go back to ancient times again, where I got controlled for a bit and you lost all your buffs, and that was a very difficult battle. That is how easy it is to control someone.
Yes, I recall that.
Yes.
So if we go there and stop this spell, you imagine it's something that maybe they have to concentrate on or something. I don't know. But we could stop it. Everyone could leave, right? Theoretically.
Theoretically.
Do you really want to cause a mass stampede in the middle of our battle? Because all he has to
You
do
do it
is
before
start
the
playing.
battle. You do it before the battle.
It will always happen in the... It'll be before. They'll be running. We're still fighting. You guys are not exactly the most, You're close combat fighters, but you're not. You know, area
precision.
effects.
Yeah.
We also have
Lot
people
easier
that
to aim
can
for larger
blast
targets.
fireballs and whatnot. It's just not a good idea unless you're okay with a lot of civilian casualties.
That seems like a bad thing.
Seems like a bad thing. I think
It's
that is a bad
thing.
It seems like a bad thing, those civilian casualties. Potentially. If at the rate of a scale, it's a 6 out of 10 for the bad casualty day.
I've grown. It's a bad thing now, for sure. No, it definitely, for sure, not a good thing anymore.
Anymore.
Off the list of good things, so we moved that right on a bad thing side.
Estrella staring and preparing to take the Dace's last murder card back to 0.
Do we know if there's any way to disrupt this magic without stopping it? Like, if they're being controlled, is there a way to stop someone from being controlled? Like a loud noise? Quick smack in the face?
Technically, yes, I could do so, except I can only do it on an individual level.
And theoretically, if we were going to stop it at the source, majority of the time we have to see the source.
Magic is so stupid.
Magic is... Yeah. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, actually, especially in the ways of learning it. Okay, this is gonna be kind of funny, but also it's a low-key call-out. So, like, Tamsin's a wizard, and that means Tamsin has spent a long time studying and, like, working super hard and mastering, and I kind of just manifested it one day because I was cool. And I think Grun had to pray. And now Grun is cursed with it. Lila gets it from plants. Lila was really good to the dirt.
This is...
Lila's also a god,
So
though.
much.
Like,
But yeah, but like God got trapped.
It's magic dirt.
Sorcerer. Though to be fair, I think bards are way better than sorcerers. Sorcerers are 100% born with it, like fucking Maybelline or L'Oreal. Okay, but like me, I have to be this awesome all the time to just constantly have it.
I mean, you channel your magic differently, Estrella, but you do work at your craft. I respect what you do.
Thank you. It is so difficult with my fucking weak ass bones. Okay, which is.
What's Sienna
Stronger
up to?
bones? Do you need stronger bones, Estrella? I have some spares if you'd like them.
No, I have weak bones. It sucks.
No, both of you. No.
You keep that milk away from me.
How's Sienna doing?
Traumatized.
Sienna is cooking stew and just kind of just there. If you have any questions, she's believing that you are all professionals, so she's leaving you
Just
to.
like I'm never getting my wife back, am I?
Don't worry, if she dies, we can fix that.
You need to. You're so good with your words, but then sometimes, Estrella, sometimes you just.
I know. That is the charm of me. You have been traveling with me for several moons right now. It should have rubbed off at this point.
You know, Estrella, there is just a lot happening.
That is true.
I can fix it.
Yeah.
I can also stop her from dying if we're close enough.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of people there. I think we can safely presume. Picking one out of a crowd might be difficult, and we have to
Just kind of gesture at the giant picture.
If I may, can
there's
I
a
raise
whole
my
town
hand?
there. Groot.
Can I raise my hand? Just in character, I just raise my hand as everyone's talking.
Yeah, Mero.
So as I see it, we have two options. One, we either get Remulus out here with Estrella's flattery and fake surrender, or we reconnaissance to him and try to fight him in his own palace with all of those innocents that would probably be there. I don't think debating over it anymore with the information we have is a good idea, so either we should plan out our sort of speech for him, or we should find where he's located. I mean, we'll have to find where he's located to deliver the speech anyways, but we should probably start gathering the information we need to solidify which plan we're going to take.
Sienna, do you have any idea where the missing people have wandered off to? Vaguely, just knowing the city.
It's probably the all of the tunnels beneath the city.
Tunnels, plural?
There's a lot of them.
Why?
Wormhouse!
What do you use them for?
That's where all of the bellows and forges are.
Under the city? Never.
Yeah,
I'm not
because
a
then the
city
heat
planner.
rises up through the city and actually keeps us warm through most of the year.
Okay.
Oh, I just thought that's where the worms were.
No, they're kind of destroying the tunnels at the moment.
Oh,
There's
God.
a reason why we need to keep them out of the city.
God, all of that collateral damage actually is very fucking horrible. Okay, I am up for... I say we just do the reconnaissance in general, because it's good to have that information. But I am all for this luring thing.
I'm inclined towards that as well. Gathering as much info as possible, but ultimately luring them out.
And of course, y'all down here can make as much of the music thingy. I'm blanking. I'm sorry. The music repellent runes, so that way we can actually fucking wear them, and y'all can then hide afterwards during the luring.
I mean, also think of it.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You say also think of it like this. This technically counts as the ultimate trickster bard off if you pull it off.
It is my goddamn fucking birthright. I will be I have to try it. I have to.
Trying to beat him in a Like trying to beat him in a music fight is boring, but this is true trickery.
Listen. The main reason why I'm very biased towards this is because I can tell. I just know it in my guts and like in my weak ass bones that if I don't try it with the opportunity to do it, I'm pretty sure I will single-handedly kill my granddad. I think he will feel it from here, and he will simply die. And John Wick 4 is just like right over there. I don't want to end it before the fucking movie.
Alright, so here is what I believe we're doing. Estrella and Mero are going to go do some very careful reconnaissance, and they're not going to get hurt, and they're going to come back and be fine, yeah.
Definitely.
Meanwhile, Tamsin and I are going to work on these runes. What are our thoughts about Groon and Joanna trying to find a good ambush spot in the city should we lure him out, somewhere to lure him out to? I realize there is a worm issue, so I'm willing to loan you my cloak so that you too can fly. I just want it back, though. I love it so much.
Oh, I can just walk stealthily and they won't notice me.
No, yeah. I figure you two are good with your magic, but if Joanna and Joanna and Groon. Did I say Mero before? I meant Groon.
You said Groon, I think.
Okay, to find a good spot in the city to have our ambush.
I think that's a very good idea. And the cloak would be helpful so we don't make too much sound.
Then I will entrust you with my most favorite possession, except my sword, my second most favorite possession. Please bring it back in one piece.
I have the dumbest question known to man.
I doubt it, but go ahead.
If I sneak and carry Estrella, does she get the benefits of my foil senses?
No.
Damn it. It's worth a shot.
Also, only carry me after 30 minutes.
Okay.
I'm saying this just for you. The spell I have learned for this that will help me with sneaking and hiding and stuff has this kind of thing where I don't want to stun you or confuse you or dazzle you if you get too close. So, and I can do this, I can only do it for like 10 minutes each, so 3 times 30 minutes. But it is fucking cool. And I am 100% here for cool first.
Ah, yes, the rule of cool, as it should be, for a bard.
Okay, so let's start with our bard and monk.
Oh, I am going to give them my fly scroll and my prying eye scroll,
Okay.
both of which Estrella should be able to cast.
Cool.
Ooh, yes. Wait. They're your scrolls, though. Did you put them in your book yet?
Oh, yeah, no, it's because I can craft 2 scrolls every night.
Oh,
But they, like, disappear the next day. Yeah.
Ooh, that's so nice. Okay, wizard.
Okay. Okay. Never mind.
All this being cool slander.
No, it wasn't that. It was I felt bad for wizards because wizards technically have to put in so much fucking effort that technically, like my farts are very powerful. But for a wizard, it'll take them years to have a powerful fart. You know, it's like that kind of vibe.
Samson's been having time. We know this.
Samson's been having time, but it's still 400 years. You know what you could have done in like 400 years? A lot of things.
I mean, sounds like Samson did a lot of things in 400 years.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is.
So the bard and the monk.
Yep, bard and the monk. You are, so are you scouting out the city? Are you looking in ways to the tunnels beneath? What? I don't need stealth rolls from both of you.
I'll assume both. Like, we have a map of the city, but scouting out, like, the best path to the tunnels underneath is probably the best idea, and, like, where this twink is, you know?
I'm gonna do my blanket of stars spell finally. And just essentially, well, I think the blanket is just the hair, and it's just we're gonna get very, very dazzly midnighty here with it. Or like Ben 10 when Gwen goes fucking ape shit.
Yes.
That works too. I'm talking about like the full energy alien being ape shit one. And that's what I'm basically doing to boost my stealthiness. But yeah, I agree. Just getting some sort of better layout, it would be great. I have chalk, so if we need to mark a path, we totally can.
That's always good, yeah.
So, give me those stealth rolls. See how well you're gonna do.
Okay, one is it's also been an hour, so we have our hero like a 1 hero point back.
Yeah,
Yep.
I would like to pull up my cloak so I can get that +1 as well.
But yes, what are those stealth rolls?
I got a 38.
1 second. Okay, yeah, dope. 35.
35? Okay. So it starts off pretty good as you leave the house, and you will also need to make will saves against the music as you leave the house.
Meryl, do you want to make that roll, or do you want me to make that roll for you?
I kind of want to make that roll because I might get my auto crit success to kick in.
Oh, wait a minute. If we use it, you technically can choose what you want, so.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll and see.
Yeah. I'll just wait for your I'll just wait for your failure then, actually, Slappy.
What was the DC again, Aubrey?
Don't use a hero point. Just let me do it then.
Okay, yeah, I got a 29, so I don't think
that
it's
is going to be a failure.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Aki save me.
Yeah, I'll counter performance that.
I got 5. Tim Hortons and didn't order it.
I told you have to provide sacrifice. You can't just beseech Tim Hortons. You have to sacrifice money.
Yeah,
it is a capitalistic god.
Romulus owns Tim Hortons. Thank you.
I knew it.
42.
42. That is a crit success for that. And you will be immune for the rest of the day.
I give Marrow a celestial wink because I look dope.
You just wink and like actual sparkles come off of it. It's like an anime.
It's not even that. It's like stardust and like those like you know when like something happens and then the background it's all that circular lighting, like it looks like bubbles.
Oh my god,
that's what appears. That filter.
Wait, I have a meme for that. 1 sec.
So you're both immune for the rest of the day, and then you head down into the tunnels beneath. There is luckily an entrance to the forges beneath, not incredibly far away from Sienna's home. They're also there are quite a few entrances all across the city. A lot of the city people who work in the city are craftsmen, so yeah. And as you wander in, there's a lot of tunnels beneath the city. It is. They all seem to be laid out pretty well. They're not just random. Imagine kind of like a city map. They're laid out in a bit of a grid, so it's kind of easy to find your way around as long as you know where you're going. There are a few areas that you come across that have been sort of collapsed in by the worms, but you can easily move around those. And so you've been going. How long does your spell last, Estrella?
My spell lasts 10 minutes, and then I can recast it. So my plan is to recast it until I'm out of my spell slots for it, because it's really good.
Mm-hmm. And the cloak, blanket of stars, +2 status bonus. Okay. And give me another stealth roll to see how well you're doing.
All right.
I'll say this is probably in the middle of your second casting.
It's another 35.
That is only a 36 this time.
So you all eventually find your way to this massive area where it looks like metals and things like that were processed. And you're on this sort of, like, think of it like a factory. There's like a sort of a catwalk above. And you find yourselves up on this catwalk and just sort of standing silently in the bottom of this, like in the bottom of this like forge is people.
Oh, I don't like that.
Completely entranced by this music. They're just standing there. Not reacting to any of you, not reacting to anything that's going on. Just completely charmed.
Uh-oh. People.
Very quiet. No. Mero and I can sign. So in sign language, I will sign. I told you so. It's so easy to mind control people. These guys got like, I mean, I'm sure they're smart people, but like, ooh, that DC must be very, very, very low.
These are literally just some guys, and this is a god we're talking about, so I can't blame them.
We have absolutely no idea if they even were aware of like the treachery, you know, like that wouldn't be surprised if they were like worshippers here that totally heard their god call to them and go, yeah, what's up, fam?
I need your help. Just come into this dark abandoned alleyway at 6 p.m. and it'll be fine.
Anything for you, my brother in Christ, you know, like just something like that.
I
don't like it though.
I will say though, when you get below, the music does start getting louder, and if you think if you are below the city and in these tunnels, you could feasibly pinpoint where it's coming from.
Okay.
And if you want to see if you can follow it back to its source, give me a perception check.
All right, are we gonna go and try and follow it to its source?
I think we can. Like, we can try a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, where you aim for a peak, but not the mile type of vibe, you know?
Yeah. Worst case, if we get seen, you can, I'm just signing this, you can launch into your re-surrender spiel, and we have, like, a whole tribute for you planned out if you'd like to see it, etc., etc. That's, like, if we get caught, you know?
Yeah.
We can bullshit it if we get caught.
Wait, yeah. There is a reason why I came this one.
Yeah, I'm not good at bullshitting. I'm very bad at lying.
On a side note, I don't know why I've been picturing this whole place like Hellboy 1. They have
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I was like, it's very difficult for me to describe it, but I'm picturing it as just Hellboy 1. Okay, there's very specific scenes underneath in like tunnels and stuff, and and then there's also the music box thingy.
Oh yeah,
with the guy, that weird automaton looking guy. That's what I'm picturing right fucking now. This is so vivid. I haven't watched that movie in years.
Same. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
I love that movie.
It's a good movie. So yeah, what were those perception checks to follow the sound?
33.
ADP.
30.
Oh, I should have asked this beforehand. I don't know if I can bullshit that, actually. Could. Because it's... I don't even know how I can word what I want to bullshit either, so just ignore me.
Okay. So 30, it is going to take a while to do this. It'll probably take you will probably been out and for over an hour at that point.
Ooh. I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah. It is going to take a while. You have a good sense of the direction it's coming from. It's probably not incredibly far. It's just finding your way through these tunnels.
Oh, okay. Could I tell if it's a person playing it or not? Like, because the difference between like a person playing something on repeat versus like a music box or something playing it on repeat is that a person will get tired.
Yeah.
God or no, those are fingers. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So like, is there like a gap or something like that?
He probably has a lot of experience using his fingers for a long time, so it'll definitely be.
No. Shut up.
Sorry, but I'm
motherfucker.
not.
No, we said Ren was the god of lesbians.
Shut up.
Give me give me a performance check.
Oh, performance? Okay. 1 second. Can my mask do something for me? I don't think so. 1 sec. Yeah, no. Okay, so that would be like 37, 38.
37? 37, 38.
Yeah.
The closer you get to it, you do notice like the kind of tinny sound to it. So you're guessing it's probably from a magical item like a music box or something. And the fact that it is down below and these tunnels essentially turn the beneath this city into one massive speaker.
One, the bass must be fucking phenomenal. Or eerie, depending on how high up we are. 2, I'm gonna sign that to Mero as I figure it out. And 3, I will also sign we should leave.
Agreed, yeah. I think taking too long will definitely make everyone worry. We've gotten a good amount of information on which plan to take, so let's dip before we get seen.
All right, so you head on back to the house.
Can I sign a question like as we're heading back?
Sure.
Estrella, you know magic, right?
I would hope so. I'm signing back, by the way, but
okay.
I'm just gonna answer you.
Those people that are there, that have been there for a while, do they need like food and water and stuff? Are they gonna die if we don't get them out of there soon? Or are they just in stasis in this hypnotic trance?
Aubrey, based on what we saw, would I be able to tell?
You're relatively sure it's like they're kind of in stasis, like magical stasis, whereas when they wake up, they're probably gonna be rather hungry and rather thirsty. But now they're fine.
Okay, I'll sign back. For now, they should be fine, but this is only like temporary. When the spell runs out, they're probably gonna be really hungry.
Noted. It's good that they're gonna be fine, though.
So you head on up and rejoin everyone at the house. And that is where we will end it, and we'll pick it up next time with the other groups doing some crafting and Joanna and Groon looking for an appropriate battle spot. So yeah, join us next week for all of that. We'll see you then. Tick, take us out.
I thought you were doing it. I was like, I'll kill you if you take my job. Well, everyone, thank you for listening to another wonderful episode of Goblets and Gays. If you like what we do here, feel free to follow us on Twitter at Goblets and Gays. We post all sorts of amazing content. We have our various streaming services. Give us a good 5-star rating and a good listen. Support us on Patreon so we can get better and cooler equipment for everyone. And maybe hire an exorcist for my dice by the name of Tim Hortons. Remember, stay safe, eat your vegetables, and kill God. And fuck you, Craig.
Hey everybody, Aubrey here with a fun little announcement. Goblets and Gays is now an affiliate over at Adventure Dice, and we know how much we all love those math rocks. So if you need some new math rocks in your life, go over to adventuredice.ca and in the checkout code, enter our promo code GOBLETS for 10% off. But also, they have dice. They have other TTRPG accessories and tabletop goodies, dice trays, condition rings, and things like that. Little spell casting stuff. Great stuff there. Go check them out and support our show. Thank you.
Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.